Welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve 2 Blind, except not blind anymore. It has been, well, to say it's been a while would be an understatement. I last recorded on the 20th of November, apparently. Or at least that's when I edited the previous part. It is now the 15th of January. My sleeping pattern sucks. It's a new year. And, look at those mosquitoes, aren't they horrifying? I'm on screening from here, but not, you know, properly on screening or anything. I'm just kind of like, I just saw these and just like, finally get around to playing the game again. It's like, it's on screen here. And like, I don't know. Shoot the one in the air, are ya? God damn! You'd think she'd aim at the ones that aren't grounded, but no. That requires intelligence. I'm a bit rusty, but I have cleared out some areas of the game. Like, remember where we last left off? We saved Pierce. I've now gone back to the, well, I'm currently in the shelter. Well, yeah, it is called a shelter, but I'm on the kind of, you know, high-tech part of it right now. I've cleared out most of it. I'm just kind of like, you know, doing what I said I was gonna do at the end when I defeated the final boss. Just like go Rambo on everything's ass in this game. So yeah. So I've cleared pretty much everything here of all enemies except Arya. I think we're at the point where you just like encounter Bowman in that hallway as the monster form. I'll on-screen from that point, or at least I'll on-screen that, because like the next plot-related thing that we haven't seen is once we enter the password thing and get all that information about, you know, the NMCs, ANMCs, and plot twists and all that jazz. It will be different this time. So anyways, I'm just gonna leave it recording, but I'm going to be off-screening most of this, because it's mostly just gonna be me wandering around just destroying everything in sight. So yeah, meet you when we meet Bowman. Look at these guys having a shower. I think they've inflicted berserk or some shit on me here. Oh, it's gone. I need to tell you guys, the water doesn't work here. I can somehow hit through walls. Ha! I'm a bit rusty with a baton, but that's kind of understandable to be rusty at the game in general. Oh, look at that BP. I mean, it's been like, what, 2 months? Why is it always 2 months with me, man? It's just like, literally just yesterday, I uploaded a part of my Pokemon X-Yellow Darkness LP, and it was literally titled a 2-month recording gap. And the hilarious thing is, like, 2 or 3 parts after that, it's titled another one that's like that, another 2-month recording gap. It's ridiculous. It's like, and I haven't really recorded all that much in general since the start of the new year, or really, even in December. Like, I completed the Kadowa Shoujo LP recently as I'm recording. I still got a bonus part to record for, but other than that, I've also done a bit of recording for the Sims Busting Out, and other than that, that's about it. Just like, oh, I can't even level up any of those actually. Anyways, I might as well on-screen from here, because I think Bowman is not too far from here. Well, it's gonna be... You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling ballsy. Bowman, I will take you on with a baton. At least we'll be able to see you properly this time, even though it's just one of those giant alien things. Oh, I went the wrong way. But it seems Bowman became one of those giant alien things that fires shit at you. But we didn't get a good look at him in the original playthrough, because I grenaded his ass before he could even do anything. And it was very anticlimactic as a result. We barely appeared on screen. You're here now, revolutionary. So not dead yet. Humans, animals, literally failures. You betray the Son of God, the Son of Nature's order. I thought thick like heaven anymore. Fuck. Oh. Hi. Nice walk you got there. I think the walkthrough mentioned that he's kind of weak to this. The crucis! Hi. Ah, I think that yeah, that's what poisons, is it? Enjoy your poison. Oh man, look at that, man. You playing Limbo? And by that I don't mean the video game, I mean like, you know, proper Limbo. Everybody Limbo! I think he'd win at a game of Limbo, honestly. So much for you being a threat, sir. I'm just pissing about here. Okay, fair enough. Even with the cramped spaces, sir. Ow. Okay, you got a shot in. Just one. Just like your HP just now. Haha. This must have been his. Booming, you know, I just noticed something. I don't think we got Yoshida's card, you know, the guy that looked like Rick Astley. Because technically we didn't like ride the elevator up with Kyle because we went to Dryfield instead. So I guess getting that card must be optional. I guess the benefit of going the Kyle route probably is giving you access to other places sooner rather than later, but really it's like it's not really all that far away where you fight Bowman and get his card, which does the same thing. Except the armory, it doesn't do anything there. Have we cleared this place? No, there's still a storeroom. Anyways, I guess I will off-screen head on over to, which way am I heading? Is it this way or the other way? It's the other way. Right, so I'll meet you at the computer with, you know, just whenever I'm about to enter the password on it and stuff, and there are more blobs here. I don't really care. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't. I really don't. But anyway, I'll meet you once I've, like, you know, even though I know the password, well, I don't. I know it's Melissa something, so I actually don't. I know part of it, but I gotta walk through up for that. It's like, hey, that's cheating. Well, I already freaking figured it out on my original playthrough, legitimately as well. So who cares? I'll meet you once I've like. Oh wait, I was gonna point out it's like, despite the fact that I know all that and just will use the walkthrough, I'm still gonna, you know, backtrack just to pick up the freaking magazine that tells you the solution. Anyways, off-screening, I guess. Just waiting it out while security takes out the enemies. Look at me doing my leg dance. Look at those things in on the radar. They're dancing too to the sides. Oh shit, they're going up. You asshole, you ruined the dance. Yeah. You got fried. Anyways, off-screening. You know what? No. This is just weird. I mean, look at this, man. Oh. Oh, you ruined it, you son of a bitch! That was perfect! It was like, you just like... It was like a pancake being incinerated. I mean, look at that. When it just went there. Skirty, are you doing your job? Whoa. No, don't you dare. Oh wait, I think security's all that's left. Very well, back to off-screening. Did you see that shit? That thing's got a lot. What the fuck? Did he just bung a blob? Or something? Fuck you, mate. You got long range. Yeah, he's throwing shit. These just... Why? You gotta give the game points for that, though. I mean, they're not exactly, you know, threatening all that much. But it kind of adds to the feel that, you know, they did all kinds of crazy, shitty experiments here. And you've got, like, all these failed experiments that just, you know, not, like, you know, overpowered or anything. They just kind of look like, oh my god, put it out of his misery type of thing, you know? But... anyways, back to off-screening. You know, I forgot all about this, man. What can we replace it with? Oh, man. Oh, man. Screw it. Let's replace that. I forget what it does. I don't think I ever knew what it did, but I probably looked at the walkthrough for it. Anyways, yeah, that looks very familiar. Yes, indeed. Anyway, back to off-screening. A small sink for washing hands. Who'd have thought it? Anyway, off-screening. Here it is. Just like, I don't even need it. But I felt the compulsion to, get it. Solution. Is there anything else I have in compulsory? Nope. Anyway, meet you back at the computer. Right. I mean, look at it. It really is taunty. It's like, Melissa Maya, that's the password. Oh, is it? No, it isn't. Well, it is, but it's backwards a bit. So, yes. 1, 2, 3. And... Look at that cat. What? What? Damn it. Did I type it wrong? I must have 2, 3. Caterpillar is humping the please wait. What? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the walkthrough giving the example. It's actually A. 3. That's what it is. You put the number after them, not like repeating of the freaking letters. Yep. Yeah. Look at it humping that sign there. Why does it have the sound effect of a car horn, though? Welcome, Dr. Bowman. What are we checking? Listen, level of this program only go for option 4. Or option D. Please answer the following for verification purposes. Gene transmission in mitochondria is... did I get this one right original time? Where is it? Oh, there he is. Paternal. Name the town located behind the Nevada laboratory. It's opposite Dryfield. I don't even need to look at the walk for that one. Which of these organelles or whatever contains genetic information? DNA. What? Isn't it mitochondria? I think. Yeah, but because that's the kind of thing, isn't it? Free correct visitor access granted. Select lab guide research and questions. Like, what the fuck is an ANMC? Why am I talking in this kind of, I don't know, just like makes me think of the 90s kind of thing. I don't know. When I feel I had that kind of, you know, like, radical, we talk like this because why not? The second harness the evolutionary potential of neomitochondria to revitalize the human race. Your fingers look strange. Stage 1, obtain sample neomitochondria with latent power equal to or greater than responsible. Than that responsible, I mean, for the NY incident. Stage 2, administer sample to a test subject, redesign subject's genetic profile to explore evolutionary possibilities and multiply ANMC breeds. Stage 3, profits. Release humanity's true potential and preserve its vitality. See, we actually have profit, right? In the coming century through planned evolution. Question. Current results. Neomitochondria sample obtained January 1998. Nearly 10 years ago. Well, actually it was over 10 years ago. It's nearly... Man, that's just... bugs my mind thinking how freaking much time has gone, man. Like, that's 20 years almost, isn't it? I keep freaking forgetting that it's like, it's 2017 now, man. Let's just keep thinking, like, oh, it's 2007. No. Bloody hell, where'd the time go? Where was the test sample obtained? Born in Boston, Massachusetts, USA, father is a journalist, mother and sister died when she was 5, attended University of Virginia, 1992 to 94, under reserve officers training course for... I didn't get to read all that! You really have to pause for that one. But we're gonna get a different scenario here. Even though it doesn't seem that way, it is. It totally is. And I don't really fully know what to expect, though. I just know it's gonna be Pierce. Spoilers. Ah, yeah. It's me. Pierce. Pierce! Where are you? You old freak! I'm in the shelter! What? I thought... I told you to take it easy. After what? I'll rest later, Dr. Aya. In the meantime, I'm hacking the shelter mainframe. I'm a programming genius. If I do say so myself. Ha ha ha. Referencing, Earthbound there. Got a gun, genius? You know I don't like those things. Figures. You have to check this out. Come on up here. I'm to the north of you. Just check your GPS. You're gonna like this. Listen, Pierce. Don't move from there, okay? Look at all that. Mostly used healing. We're at 57.36 on the extermination of the ANMCs. 100% battle is won. And there must be a lot. Well, of course, I think that counts towards every one of them, doesn't it? And there's still quite a ways to go. No time for the blues now. Let's go meet up with Pierce. I think he's up north, obviously. Right up there, to be exact, I think. I mean, he did say just up north from here. I know he's in that one room. It's now where, yeah, Kyle pretty much was there on the original playthrough. But because now we have, you know, knowledge of things that I didn't have when I first played through the game, now we can get the Pierce scenario. You know, I was just thinking this, like, how does he know that I was, like, that much distance away? But then I remembered there was that one camera that is in the lab, isn't it? Sir Pierce, what you got to say that's different? Have we examined this thing? What's this? A creature like in that daydream. It's gigantic. I can hear a faint heartbeat. The pace is thick, but there's definitely something living inside. Boom, boom, no. Soon. Well, not really. It's giving me the creeps. What? Many friends live within. What was that? A voice from inside me. What the fuck? I thought it was Pierce just fucking about there for a second. What's that all about? I feel like I feel ill just standing near this thing. That was different. I am not looking forward to fighting that thing again whenever we get to it. Still quite a ways of gameplay here, you know. Kyle, what the fuck? I mean, Pierce, what the fuck are you doing? Pierce! Ow, my Pierce ears. Whoa, don't scare me like that. I thought I told you to rest. Sorry. I always do this scratch my head thing, but hey, I was worried about you. You're going to get yourself killed. Not even carrying a gun. Well, he would have died in Dryfield otherwise, wouldn't he, probably? Like your one, Doc. Hal's always grumbling about Agent Bria running off alone. Shrug. But how did you know where I was, anyway? Curious, eh? Take a look at this. It's a bunch of screens, monitors and shit. Displays. Press the right sensor to switch screens. I was just there. When I saw you here, I called you on the intercom. Touch the next sensor panel. You on about these or something else? The next. Not those, dumbass. The next.
What's this? So green. A forest. What's up with that? Aren't these monitors all internal?
It ain't TV. We're looking at something inside the shelter. It's an underground facility called Neoark. The researchers just called it the Ark.
Ark, huh? The boat built to save pairs of animals from the Greek flood. What, is this Noah's Ark? Get real.
Hey, don't look at me. You always think of the Noah's Ark thing and just how absurd it really is.
What's Neoark?
A greenhouse on a massive scale. It's even got an artificial sun.
Why would anyone...
Beats me. Shrug. All I know is something in there is generating a lot of power. Enough to create a kind of electromagnetic barrier.
A barrier? What do you mean?
That thing you saw. That big nasty pooper-like thing. Whatever. That ANMC grows on the power being broadcast from Neoark. Sorry for the pause.
I think I understand. That ANMC pooper. It must be the neon mitochondria factory Kyle's talking about.
Kyle, who's he? Ah, whatever. So if that's the case, then all we have to do is pause. Take out the Neoark generator, stun its growth big time.
I'll do it. But where is it?
Take a look here.
What are these lights?
Those ANMCs, each dot represents a creature. Ah, he points it out. I don't think Kyle did that for us when we originally came here on the first playthrough. Remember that implant you picked up in the tower?
The day before yesterday.
Here, take it.
Micro device. I remember seeing this image right here of them at this angle.
All the ANMC is created here out of one of those implants. Like when I was looking up about the game at one point without trying to spoil it.
That means...
But alas, I ended up seeing that scene. I was like, what's Pierce doing there? Right. So it's just like I knew Pierce was gonna have some role in it, but I didn't get it on the first playthrough, obviously. This shows ANMC locations. It's a kind of tracking system. See? That's you there, Aya.
That blue point of light.
Just a little trick of mine. Try pressing next. What are you, a goddamn tutorial?
Where's this?
You lied, Pierce. Unless I was clicking on previous. That's the Neoark facility. There's a heavy-duty magnetic field interfering with the detection system.
I see. I guess I'm going.
Roger that.
But you...
I'll stay here. I won't even try to follow you like Kyle did.
But...
Hey, don't worry about me. Draco will warn me if anybody's coming. That, and I've got some unfinished business here.
What?
Top secret, sorry. Get a move on.
Oh, my frickin' sitting posture, man. Why? It frickin' aches.
Anyway, during that cutscene, Legend Noah's Ark, it's like, I've said this quite a few times in past videos, like, of all the kind of Bible kind of things, just find that to be the most absurd. How do you get two of each animal onto an ark? I mean, it's just...
I mean, there's just so much to that you just be like. I mean, like, what's the word for like someone who's like really knowledgeable about animals and studies them? I mean, you'd have to have that kind of skill, and even then, even the person who like know the most about animals in the entire world would not be able to, know every species on the planet, and even more so know what differentiates the gender between them. I mean, what about just like, how? You'd have to travel every continent. It's just kind of like, it's just like, I remember like reading about it. It's like not a literal story, obviously. It's like people who see it, well, some people see it as a literal story, but like there's a lot of people that see it more of a kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a slightly based on true events. It's probably like thousands of years ago, probably a big ass flood that like kind of seems like a consistent thing, in various places on the planet. So it might have been based on a giant flood, not one that engulfed the entire world, but a giant flood nonetheless, and they just like made that as the story for it. I don't know. I'm rambling. You should hurry. I think that pooper thing is slowly changing color. We don't know what's in there, so be careful. Thanks for thinking of me, eh? If I find anything out, I'll give you a buzz on the PA system. My legs are aching. 53 minutes of recording. Spinning on a circle. Can't spin on a circle with that, but you can do the head bobbing a bit. You know what this makes me think of? Worms, of all things. You know when they're like thinking of what to do with their turn, and they're just like looking back and forth like that. Like, what should I do next? I know. I'll just skip rope and everyone will be like, coward or some shit. I can't remember. Anyways, I'm going to call it a part there. Maybe depend on how much of the actual recording will actually, go into the part. And I will record immediately after, essentially. So, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.